Go, Danny, go.
That rip just had complete control of them. They were just getting taken out to sea.
This young girl came up. She said she'd been indecently assaulted in the surf.
The police said to me that we could make a citizen's arrest.
Hey, mate, come with me. Bondi is one of the beautifulest places in the whole world. It's such an iconic place. People come from all over the world to get a slice of the action, but not everything always goes to plan. And it's so surprising to really witness how people react to being rescued, and you just don't know what you're going to get.
Out in front, he's got a cap on. Looks like a surf lesson, it's not.
I noticed a guy in a bit of distress.
I was near the flag area and got a call from Harries. You don't get your standard surfer going out with a silver swimming cap.
You don't belong in the ocean.
I had to get him on my board because he couldn't stay on his, and he was having the best time.
It was the greatest ride of his life. He's so happy.
You're going to go in the water or stay over here, eh? Yeah. Where the flags are. He's pretty animated. I think it's his first time in the ocean.
He is my mother's workmate, and we go surfing here because it's a very famous beach. He likes some extreme sports.
We really like people to come down to Bondi and have a good time and enjoy themselves and have as much fun as they can, but, you know, it doesn't always pan out that way. It was about 2:30 in the day, and I was on the water's edge watching the flags, and this young girl came up and she was shaking like a leaf. She said, "Oh, I need your help."
He's old, he's really hairy, he's walking out now.
She said she'd been indecently assaulted in the surf. That's him.
See, he's sort of like walking around, like looking at everyone. I can't believe it, like,
No, we'll get
it's scary.
Bondi Central, boys, you there? Go ahead. I've just got this young girl here next to me. She's just in between the flags. Some guy was swimming up and grabbed her right on the crutch.
Call the cops.
I knew as soon as the girl had said that she'd been indecently assaulted that I had to call the police.
This is Harries from the Lifeguards down at Bondi.
He's got like yellow shorts.
That's all right, just bear with me, we'll get him. Okay, mate, he's right in the middle of the flags, about halfway there.
He's like brown hair. He's actually floated on his back now, if you can see him.
Yeah, I got it.
You got him? He's right behind those two girls there. Okay, mate.
Yeah, and see, he just got on a girl.
We need someone down here now. He's just done it again to another girl out on the sandbank.
The police said to me that we could make a citizen's arrest if we wanted to. We could grab the guy.
Okay, I spoke to the police. We've got him on camera up here. They're on their route now. If we have to detain him, the police are giving us the right to do it.
I'm not going to approach him yet till the cops get him. I'll just stick right on him.
I just got my surf shorts on too, so if he keeps... He has been looking up towards you guys like he's doing it kind of undercover, so I can run down as well.
It's looking in, here we go. Oh. Yeah.
So he's looked at us, look. Looking around to see if anyone else is looking. Do you see how he waited for the wave and then like tripped over to him?
The police said to me that until they get down here that we could make a citizen's arrest if we wanted to. We could grab the guy.
Hey, Joel. Hey, excuse me. Hey, listen, I'm a lifeguard. Listen, did the guy touch you out there on the sandbank?
Oh, just fine.
Yeah, okay, we've got a problem.
Yeah, he decided to take his arm out.
He was following you from behind. I was watching on the camera up in the lifeguard tower. Yeah, so it wasn't an innocent act at all.
In the last 15, we've got him twice going near girls and touching them. It's kind of scary that one of the chicks he grabbed, she actually apologised to him, thinking that she was in the wrong.
Hello, how's it going? You guys want to come in?
Harries is actually there now, undercover, just standing there.
Do you want to go just pull him out, you reckon, now? Yes.
Oh, look. Oh, see? Yeah. She just fully flinched.
Yeah, he's coming down.
He bumped into me, and then I kind of turned around and he was right there, and he just like grabbed my leg, but like and said sorry. So he grabbed my leg. I was like, oh, gross. So.
All right. The detectives, they asked me to go out onto the sandbank and bring the guy in.
Here we go. They're going in. They're closing in.
Hey, Reidy. Come with me. You're in, brother. Pops wants you in on the bench. Yeah? In on the beach, mate. Police are waiting for you up there. In on the beach. Get in there.
I got a bit worried there for a second. I thought he might have had a bit of a swing at me because I said, come, mate, you got to come with us. And he kind of looked at me and went, what? And then he walked at me and kind of backpedaled a bit.
Yeah, I've been watching you. Yeah, watching what you've been doing. You have a chat to the police. Very bad. I'm new here. I'm old here, and I'm your witness.
I'm new here. I'm just
listen to me for a second, okay? My name's Constable Aston from Bondi Police. At this stage, you are under arrest for assault.
No,
just listen to me.
I'm new here.
Just let me talk for a second. At this stage, you are under arrest for assault. Do you understand that?
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
I'm so
just
sorry.
Let me finish, okay?
Yeah.
We're going to ask you some questions. You don't have to say or do anything if you don't want to.
Our job as lifeguards is to protect the public. You know, if anything ever does happen along these circumstances, we want people to come to the tower and let us know, and we'll deal with it.
Doing what we do, you need to be physically fit. Lives depend on it. Whippet's taken out the annual Lifeguard race. Everyone's wondering what his secret is. What's he on? He's on some crazy diet, training, eating regime, and we all want a piece of it.
Boys and Nicola, stoked you guys have taken the challenge, the 30-day challenge. I challenged everyone to do the 30-day challenge this year because I know what good things it's done for me. I used to be a complete pig. Beer, pizza, smashed them all in. And since taking on the challenge myself, I've seen the improvements in the way you look, but more importantly, the way you feel and how much fitter and stronger I am. Over the next 30 days, we're going to give up a few things. We're going to increase our training. It's all about detoxing the body, getting rid of a lot of the unnecessary toxins that we put into it. In a nutshell, the 30-day challenge is predominantly diet-based. No bread, rice, pasta, no alcohol, no coffee, and no milk. Add on top of that, training. Try and train every day, 5 times a week at least, and that'll get you your best results. Anyone who's caught cheating the first time, 100 burpees. Anyone who's caught cheating the second time, Hoppo's given me permission to make them clean the toilets and change rooms, top to bottom.
Probably me clean them.
I try and keep fit, and I thought, maybe put that little bit extra in, you get that extra little six-pack down there.
We've got the guys from Measure Up down here today. We're going to get some body scans, which are pretty cool. They're going to give you the amount of kilos of fat you've got in your body and also a body fat percentage. So at the end of the 30 days, we'll measure up again and see what results we've got.
Hands flat down there, Matt.
I think there was definitely a few of us who weren't quite feeling at our peak, and we had a little bit of room to improve upon.
Well, I've got 10 kilos more muscle than him. That's what's going on. So if I lose 10 kilos of body fat, I'll be better than that.
At this stage, it's the tortoise and the hare.
We've been working together for a long time now, and it's funny. He said, you want to team up with me? And I went, oh, no, here we go.
Known boxing since we're 5 years old. He's come, I've worked over 20 years.
We don't really get on the beach together that much these days, so when we do, it's generally something normally happens.
On that day, wasn't a lot going on, but the tide was starting to run out.
Could have a possible 3 or 4 here. We were just talking about things and saying, always something happens when we're together. And nothing had happened for the whole day. And all of a sudden...
That girl waving box.
You might have to go for a paddle.
Yeah, Box is going in for that.
I went in first because he doesn't move as quick as me. He's in.
Come here, hey. Go bike,
He's got 4.
Grab hold, grab hold.
As soon as I got out in the water, all of a sudden, there was a few people needing my help, and I needed backup.
You all right?
I noticed he had 4 people, one really struggling, and with it so small, I was a bit hesitant to go in. I was waiting to the very last moment until I had to strip off.
It looks like Box has never done a rescue before.
You all right? You okay?
You'd think your best mate, Hop, would just come and help me and back me up, but I don't know where he is.
It looks like Box has never done a rescue before.
Put your head that way.
I gave him that little bit of extra time so he could struggle that bit longer and fire him up a little bit more until I finally got out there and helped him out.
Here we go, backwards.
You all right?
Struggling, mate, Box.
I'm struggling to get my patient in, and Hoppo just takes the easy option. He's got this little kid.
Stay there, you stay there. Hey, walk in towards this way for me, all right?
I went that little bit slower once I had the girl on the board, so then I wouldn't have to go back. Box had to go back for more rescues.
Can you swim?
No.
What are you doing out here? Huh? Head that way, head that way. All right, all right.
Then another one appeared.
All right. Oh, hey, so funny. Come on. Out.
I went in for one, and then it just like, they all followed each other. It was just, after that rescue with Hoppo, there was no chance I wasn't going to get him back.
You all right, Hop? 3, 4.
There were definitely a few guys that were taking a 30-day challenge a lot more seriously than others. For me, I just wanted to do it. I wasn't really putting myself against anyone.
They really showed a good level of determination. The sort of food they were eating really improved.
Just a bit of chicken, salad, ain't no carbs on my plate.
Now, halfway through the 30-day challenge, it's becoming pretty difficult trying not to have a beer and not have the coffee. I find it very, very difficult.
My revenge on Hoppo was trying to catch him cheating on Whippet's 30-day challenge. Hello, mate.
What's doing, mate?
We decided to put some hidden cameras in my unit. There's a camera right in there. Try to catch him out eating and drinking all the wrong stuff. We've got a camera in here too.
No way. Absolutely nailed that.
Just preparing all the food.
Things that the team can't eat on the 30-day challenge.
Got lasagna, the garlic bread's ready to go in the oven.
Bread, rice, pasta. Cut out dairy, so milk and cheese. And definitely no alcohol.
I'm not on no 30-day challenge. Maxi walked straight into my house and said, "Can I have a glass of red?" I said, "You're not allowed to drink." He goes, "Yeah, boys." Hoppo was really easy. He was just like too easy. Yeah, the best was when we brought out the cheesecake. Oh, that cheesecake looks that good, mate. I didn't think it was going to pan out as good as it did. Not one person ate one bit of salad.
All right, boys, stoked with the effort you guys have put in. We'll give you one last little chance to own up to any indiscretions, because we did make a rule at the start that there would be 100 burpees on offer if anyone got caught breaking the rules. I don't know if you guys noticed, but I did do a bit of sneaky investigation, so gather around, boys, have a little seat. Oh, is that you eating garlic bread?
When I saw the video, I was really surprised. I didn't tweak one bit.
Maxi's wolfing into some lasagna.
He put the lasagna right next to me and he knew I'd crumble.
Once I saw that red wine, I saw lasagna and saw that cheesecake, I was gone.
So we're going to enforce the first rule, 100 burpees, eh? Punishment's a punishment and rules are there to be broken. If you break them, you got to do it. 3, 4.
I was not surprised when Kerbox had got Hoppo and Maxi to falter from the diet.
There's 15. That's 30, boys. Keep it up. That's 50, boys. Let's go. Come on, let's go, let's go. 15 to go. Let's go, keep it up. Last 10. 2, and 1. Good job.
100 burpees. I nailed him.
Well done.
You only live once, and as long as I can still get to that person in time, which I can, I know I can, it's all that matters. I could have all the cheesecake I want.
I definitely think that when tourists come down, they can look at the conditions and they can look deceivingly safe. Unfortunately, with the tide, all our rips start to flare up.
There's people like 5 feet from the shore and they're nearly drowning. They're not far out, but they're in a bit of strife.
Dunstan and I get the call to investigate 2 swimmers down the south end. You could see these 2 swimmers were in a lot of distress. That rip just had complete control of them and they were just getting taken out to sea.
Nicola attempted to give them direction and quickly surmised that it was pointless. Go, Danny, go. They're both in.
I wouldn't say they were completely hysterical yet, but they were definitely in the realms of quite a bad panic.
They're trying to swim against it and they're going backwards. They were doing the Michael Jackson moonwalk in the ocean, going backwards like this.
When we got them onto the board and they kind of caught their breath, they almost erupted into laughter. And I think for a lot of people, it's that embarrassment. Also, I think she was somewhat losing her swimmer top, so I think she was having a little giggle to herself as she was trying to keep her modesty. As soon as we got them into the beach, like, oh, thanks a million, thanks a million. It did not take long to realise that Declan and Kelly were Irish.
They just dragged us out too far. I couldn't swim anymore and I couldn't breathe. Just kept going under. I thought I was going to die.
The Irish definitely have an uncanny ability to find any rip on the beach.
I thought it would have been like Coogee and it would have been all right, but it's not.
I've got to love the Irish. My dad's Irish. My whole family's Irish, so...
The sharks don't get you the waves, well.
Today's the last day of the 30-day challenge. We've had the boys over the last 30 days following a bit of a diet plan and training regime. Judgment Day.
Oh, yeah.
How are we? You ready to go, boys? Who's going first?
Hoppo.
I'll go first. Had a few little slip-ups, so I'm worried that it might come out, might blow out a little bit.
I'm pretty anxious to find out my results. I'm pretty excited to eat some naughty, complex carbohydrates.
The winner of the 30-day challenge is the person who loses the most body fat percentage comparing where they start to where they finish. So the idea is to maintain your muscle mass whilst losing as much excess fat as possible. Boys and Nicola, thanks for taking part in the 30-day challenge. One little thing we agreed on at the start was whoever lost would be cleaning the toilets over the road. So the winner of the first inaugural Bondi Lifeguards 30-day challenge, with a bit of an outstanding effort and a result of 20.1% transformation. The ultimate, the Gons. Right, there you go, you can eat that. Well done, Gons. Some of the other massive mentions was Beardy lost 4.1 kilos. Nicola lost 7.5 kilos. So that's a massive change in 30 days. And Hop, nothing. Bottom of the list was Hoppo. You actually lost a bit of weight still, all of fat, which is good. You put on a bit of muscle mass, so that didn't help your thing, but you lost over a kilo of fat. But you'll be over in the dunny scrubbing away the sabo.
No matter what position you are, how long you've been here, if you're the one that's come last in this competition, everyone knew the rules, well, you've got to go and do it. There's no excuses.